Ah, yes. L1TV here, and I've got news. Let's see, how do we start this off? I made a poll, I think like 2 days ago, about whether you guys wanted a decently edited episode 16 or a really, really nice episode 17, right? The problem why I did that, even though I made a promise that 16 would be the nice one, is it was a lot more work than I planned for. And as well as the fact that, like, some of you may know, my recurring subscribers, that I have shit storage space on my laptop that I work on, right? And because of that, I decided to reset my laptop, and I'm now having to go through the process of relogging into all my accounts and redoing all the settings changes for like my microphone. That's why I'm not using one right now, to set the microphone properly and all the settings and stuff, and getting into all my accounts and get all my passwords back. So it's been a lot. I have now 4 days to make episode 17. I really hope I can get it out, because it's a nice idea. I want to play around with it a little bit. Finally going back to gym. Yeah, I killed myself. Whew. Which is amazing, right? For those of you who don't know, I've been begging for a gym membership for like almost 2 years. Almost 2 years. I think it's like a year and like 10 months now. Yeah, it's been a really long time since I've gone to gym. Finally gonna get my appetite back. Finally gonna get better sleep, because it helps with my sleep. Yeah. A lot of work that I've been doing. Things been happening. I really do hope I can get episode 17 out nicely and properly and so on. Yeah. That's laptop. The resetting the laptop's mainly the reason why. And like, I've already taken up 20 gigs of space. It's like, wow. Yeah, it's like just so much more difficult when you don't have the right equipment to make good stuff, on time as well. So I'm sorry, I really am. I'm gonna do my best to make it as nice as possible for any of those of you who are waiting. Sorry to whoever voted for the decently nicely edited 16, but 17 won. I kind of hoped it was gonna win. So yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna put. I now have 4 days. Right, 4 days. We'll see if I mess up, if I get lazy, whatever the case is. I really hope I don't. I like my New Year's resolution, and I like to keep reminding myself, because like people completely forget like after January. Mine was to remain committed and have a word of, what did I used to say? A strong word. Okay, so if I said it's coming out tomorrow, it's coming out tomorrow, and I want my viewers to be like confident and happy and just 100% believe me, But if I do this thing too many times, it's like, well, now guys, it can't be episode 17, it's to be episode 18 now, that it's like you're gonna lose trust in what I say, So it does mean a lot to me that I do get these out as I promise. Again, I'm sorry. And again, the best I can do is just make it as nice as possible for you guys. Yeah, I really do. It's not, I promise you, it's not just like laziness. I am like a little bit lazy, I suppose. Like your body just wants to preserve energy. It's funny to say because I just went to gym, but but it mainly does come down to just the fact that I have to now relog into all my accounts, get all my information back, hopefully then have enough space to make a decent episode, because it's not just storage, it's performance. Like when I'm editing, I can't like see an accurate representation of the timeline. How do I make this not sound complicated for those who don't do editing? You have like a pillar line thing, that goes along this timeline of the video, and it doesn't actually portray the actual point because the audio is different to what you're seeing because it's glitchy. It's basically glitchy. And I have to time things, certain edits and sound effects off my own intuition. That's why I have to download I do the whole editing process. I download the video, or I get my friend to download it for me, which has had a few technical issues before. Put it on Google Drive. I look at it. So I'm like, okay, it's like, oh, this edit's wrong, this edit's wrong. I go back into the interface, change it a few times. Again, if I get it wrong, I have to go back a third time, you know. Sometimes I just let it be. I'm like, it's not a big deal, because I'm telling you, just to get out something basic for you guys it's work, right? But I did say a lot of this does come down to how I carry myself, right? And so I'm not going to complain. I guess there was a bit of complaining there. I'm sorry. I'm not going to complain further. I'm working my ass off. I swear I'm going to make this episode nice. So it's about something that I'm really passionate about. And I guess a cool thing is that now that I'm going to gym, I can update the catalog of things I record for self-documentation. I want to make more episodes like episode 7, because it was just so different, so unique. It was so abroad. It's like my favorite episode. I just really hate how little attention it got. Yeah, it was different, wasn't it? For any of those who watched, I liked it. It was just like, you really it feels very vlog type, you know, but a little nicely edited. I guess the skit at the end was a bit something there. Try to remind myself I was just having fun. I'm assuming most of you didn't see episode 7 because I didn't get a lot of views. I'm sorry. Maybe this is the way I can promote it. But anyways, I'm working. I promise you I'm working. Maybe playing a little bit of games here and there. Remember, I do have 2 channels to run now. I've been planning for the second one as well as a few other things. And one last thing. I love my audience. I guess, oh my word. I love my audience. Like, there was this person, obviously this isn't going to be edited, so I can't show it yet. I might do a shout out in the next episode maybe. But someone commented on episode 9 about like how he felt about the channel, and like it went along the lines of you really like the editing style, or they really like the editing style, and they said the words, "I feel like you're gonna blow up," and that just took me back a bit, because it's like, it's not about the concept of blowing up, it's about the way I made the episode good enough to give him the association of someone who deserves more than he's getting, you know, because that's the way I feel. And it's like having someone say that really helps back me up and like make it seem all the more real. And them saying that makes it feel like I do make good quality videos. And I say that, you know, and it's just like, it's also like an element of like uniqueness to it, you know. And I barely ever think this person's gonna blow up, because it takes a lot for me to think that. So if they thought that, maybe they don't have the same, you know, standard for it, but regardless, you know, it just means the world to me, you know. And I've just been thinking about that one comment for ages now. So again, when you guys do comment, say anything. I'm not trying to get you to do that, but I'm just saying, whenever you guys do comment, like, remember, this isn't a fat ass channel, you know. Like when you comment on big channels, it's like you don't feel as heard, because it feels like all the 1,500 other people said the same thing you did if you're trying to appreciate them. But on a channel this size, it's like you all have something different to say, you know. It's not big enough to the point where I can't connect with you properly yet, and I'm trying to do exactly that, connect with you guys. So I hear you, and I love reading your comments, and I love seeing what's been up with you guys. Some of you are funny and quirky, some of you want advice, and I love giving advice. I don't like to give like crap advice that's like, just keep going, you know. Like I really do try put myself in your guys' shoes and really offer my experience on these kinds of things, you know. Regardless of age, we've all been through different things, you know. So yeah, I don't mean to sound too much like a guru, but yeah, thank you guys for all the support. YouTube's teasing me. I want 6-8 subscribers, and you guys can do the math. If I get one more, I just want to see the number because it's funny. So yeah, for any of those who haven't subscribed yet, you better subscribe. Let's see if I get to episode 100. All right. Because I don't know, actually. I used to be very confident, but like I keep getting so close to the timeline of when I have to post. You know, this video is recorded on the day, like 2 hours before I post this, or 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour, yeah. So I'll see you guys soon. I'm very sorry, but there is a lot going on. So I hope that I was entertaining enough for you guys today. I'll see you in the next one. I guess the next short will be posted tomorrow, and then I'll be making the rest. I kind of ran out of shorts now. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. It's been your I1 DV. I love you all. Be happy. Have a blessed day. And tell someone you love them. Adios.